Shit, it's so relaxing. Well, this is the 2020 Ibis Ripley. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I did a custom build. Yeah, so I'm excited to get this bike on my home trails. This is literally my first ride. Been working a lot. And I figure give it a little tear when I came home. But, oh God, it feels good. Yes, I can't even talk, it's so good. Oh, so much pop. Whew. So he's just climbing to the top. Definitely one of the best climbing bikes I've ever ridden. The positioning is just, whew, so comfortable for me. Man. I'm having too much fun to talk, I'm sorry. Wow. This bike is fast. Oh my God, so much pop on this thing. And just lively. You know, it's not like the Bronson or the Mega Tower. I actually feel the trail, which I kind of like better, to be honest, if I'm not racing or anything. Pedals so well. It just accelerates. Oh. Love this bike. Well worth the wait. Whoop. Gorgeous day. Dirt's a little frozen too, so get a bit of traction. Ooh. Yikes. It's just so fast. I gotta look ahead. What a fantastic bike. Good job, Ibis. Loamy. This thing just turns really well. Oh, surfing. Sorry, having too much fun. Oh, it's all frozen underneath it. Enter this way, I think. Oh yeah, look at these nice loamy turns. Whew. having too much fun on this bike. Too much fun. Oh, it just feels so light. Oh, mini tables. Whew. How you doing, guys? I can't stop riding this bike. It's like 2 hours later. I'm still on the trail. I'm enjoying the climbs. If you watch my channel, I despise climbs, but it doesn't seem fair riding this bike. It just motors right up, pedals unbelievably out of the saddle. Man, whew, I love it. I forgot to talk about the bike spec. We'll go back to the little bike basement and I'll tell you what parts I put on my Ibis Ripley. Well, here it is, guys. This is my 2020 Ibis Ripley. Let's briefly go over the components I have on my bike. I did order a size large frame. It's dirty right there. I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. I've never had a bike fit me so well. It's rare to have a bike just fit you perfectly. With the components I have on here, maybe I can shorten the stem, make it fit a little bit better, but it just feels dialed. I picked most of these parts because I'm familiar with them from past bikes. So I figure, you know, if they're performing well on that bike, they should work well on this bike. So let's start here at the front. We've got the RockShox Pike, the 2021 Ultimate in 130 millimeters of travel, plenty of adjustability, low speed, high speed compression. You can mess with your tokens to mess with air volume. I also have a 140 spring, so if I wanted to get a little bit gnarlier on the Ripley. And on the back, one with a RockShox Deluxe Rear Shocks, 120 millimeters of travel. There's not very much options for the Ripley in this shock size, but the reason I went with this RockShox Deluxe, it's a little more supple. The air canister is a little bit bigger than these DPS shock. This one actually feels a little bit more poppy, a little more springy. This one has a little bit more plush ride, but it's cockpit. I got the Trilton Descendant carbon bars. They are 760 millimeters wide with a 20 millimeter rise. I just kind of space the grips out a little bit off the bar, just get about maybe a 770 width. I'm just so used to these 780 bars now, but 760 is what I used to run, so it still feels pretty comfortable. Got the SRAM Code RSE brakes. These are a lot of brake for this kind of bike, but I had them lying around, so I threw them on. Why not? They look really nice. 180 millimeters rotors, front and back. The P&W components, loam grips. These things are sweet, super tacky, pretty soft. Don't move anywhere with the lock on, obviously. So they're really nice. Loam lever, and this thing is awesome. Super smooth actuation. Just have to touch it and it goes right up. It's got that sealed bearing in there so you can ride it in mud, but just really nice feel. And it's grippy too, the little pad here. And that's actuating the P&W Bachelor seat post, 170 millimeters of travel. Perfect dropper post. It moves about the perfect rate, up and down. Really easy to smack it down, and when you push it up, it goes right up. Not too fast where it's gonna nail you like a specialized command post, but and on top of that seat post, I got the specialized Phenom saddle with the little hole there. It just fits me perfectly. I'm not messing with that. Ride it all my bikes. And to match the handlebars, I got the Trilton Descendant cranks, 170 millimeters in length, nice and stiff, moderately light, not as light as XO1, but close. And that's paired to a 32 tooth Eagle chainring. And then we have the SRAM XO1 Eagle cassette, 12 gears there, 500% range, and the XO1 rear derailleur. And for wheels, these have been on a couple of my bikes and they just take a beating. They're the NV M70 30 millimeter inner width, 29er of course, and they have the, focus, DT Swiss 240 hubs front and rear. It's the ratchet system in the rear here. 54 points of engagement, so not too bad. And finally for tire, guys, if you didn't see my review, I'll leave a link to the description below, but I reviewed this Eliminator tire. This is the 29er by 2.6. That's a pretty beefy tire, but you know, wintertime riding, it's a little sloppy and the leaves are all down right now, so I need extra traction. You know, it's a nice profile on it, and I like that tire so much. I put it on the back. Look at the size of those knobs. Hook up real nice. Not the fastest rolling tire, but it's not bad, and it hooks up really nice. No sliding. So this is a 2.3. Both great compound. So guys, that's my Ibis Ripley. All those components put together, it weighs about 28 pounds with these big beefy tires and pedals, XT trail pedals. So it's not the lightest bike, but how I have it built up, it's a little bit sturdier than your stock Ibis Ripley. Guys, if you have any questions about the components or just Ibis Ripley in general, please leave them in the comments below. I'll make sure I get back to you. And check out my bike review of this Ripley I did a couple months ago, and maybe the review of the tires. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.